this Lionsgate portal mean for you? Let's get into it. I'm Emma, I'm your spiritual reader, and I aim to bring you some astrology updates using human design and using my angel cards. So let's see what this Lionsgate portal has for you. So the 8th of the 8th is where we have our Lionsgate portal. And this basically means that this is a really amazing opportunity. This is where kind of opportunities, luck, abundance, 888 is the number of abundance. So this is where we can really call this in. I mean, we can call it in all the time, right? But we may as well work with the energies that we've got. And this is a great moment and opportunity to call this in. So let's see where we are going with this, how we can use this energy to the best of our advantage. So I have already saged the cards. I'm just going to do another quick sage and let's get into it. Okay, so the deck I'm using is my Doreen Virtue deck. It is Angel Daily Guidance from Angel Cards Oracle deck. It is my oldest deck. My dad bought it for me over 10 years ago now, and I have worked with it consistently since then. I absolutely love this deck. Also, just FYI, on the 5th of August, Gate 7 is being activated. Now, Gate 7 is located in the G Center, which is just around here. And this is all about the self and the role of the self. So as we're moving forward with this Lionsgate portal, it's very much about you. The focus is on you, what you want, what you desire, your abundance, and also this kind of power, right, that you have. Because it's not about being passive with this. It's not about just kind of letting things fall, see what happens. It's literally about being intentional with things and thinking about what it is that you want so that you can create what you want. Okay, so I'm going to pull 6 cards from my Doreen Virtue deck, and then I'm going to do 3 from my Rebecca Campbell deck. So I just want to see first a sense of what it is that we need to kind of stop or leave behind as we go through and forward with this Lionsgate portal. So the first card I've got here is Entrepreneur. Okay, so you are absolutely meant to light your own flame as you work through this portal. And it's very much, I mean, that's pretty much what I just said, right? It's about us going with it. It's about us fueling the flame. It's about us being the ones to light that torch, go forward with things. Okay, so very much about you pushing forward with this. The next one is innocence. Okay, so this usually comes up when we are feeling guilty over something. So don't let your guilt override you and what you want to do. So you've got to let that go in order to move forward. No guilt, no blame. And the next one is daydream. Okay, so what I'm seeing with this card is this is almost about, okay, you've done the daydream now, let's actually use it and put it into action. Like there's a point where it's like you've got to be visionary, you've got to be creative. Yes, you've got a daydream, but at some point you need to also take the action. Otherwise we're not going to get anywhere. Right? You need the feminine and the masculine. It's like the feminine of being able to receive, being able to think it, we're thinking in that creative way. We're thinking in we're being visionary, we're allowing us to slow down, to have time to do that, but at the same time we need to also use the masculine to actually get things done, right? And that's where the balance comes in. So yes, like continue to daydream, continue to think about what you want, but also it's like we're not just going to daydream here, we are actually going to push this forward. Okay, so next one, what do you desire? Yeah, so again, we're moving forward now. So what do you desire? You've done the daydreaming. Okay, we've done that. So now you know what it is that you want. So let's go. Let's move forward with it. Next one, life purpose. Wow, big card. There's a lot of spiritual awakening happening at the moment. We are literally called here at this time because there is a lot going on collectively as we move forward. And Human design talks about this in the perspective of we are on this conscious shift as we move through 2027, which is very much going through a kind of tribal sense to an individual sense. So it's going to be less about the kind of collective systems and actually more about individually, what are we doing, our own home inside us, working on that, and then that will have a domino effect on the collective. So it's about you linking with your life purpose now. You thinking, okay, what am I actually, what am I actually really here to do, right? What's the underneath of everything? And let's move forward with that. And then finally, for this deck, we have child. Okay. So when you think about children, they are very innocent, right? It's like blank slate, clean slate. So what I'm getting is like, this is a clean slate for you, right? This is a blank slate. It's like, this is your playground now, so if you could be as creative as possible, if you could be an architect in your own life, which, let's face it, you are, what would you create? What would you do? What would your playground look like? So that is the image that I'm getting for this portal. Okay, so it's like, what's your soul come here to do? Like, what's your purpose? Now let's like wipe the slate clean in terms of moving forward with that. Okay, so this is our playground now. What are we doing? How are we going to bring this life purpose forward? And then I want to do 3 cards from the Rebecca Campbell deck. This is called the Inner Temple Oracle deck. It's so beautiful, lovely illustrations. So I want to pull 3 cards about how what's going to be kind of the outcome of this. If we move forward with this, then what is the outcome of it? So so far we've had entrepreneur. So you've got to light your own fire. You've got to, you're moving forward with this. It's letting go of that kind of passive, then letting innocence, letting go of the guilt so that you can move forward, and then daydream. Yes, daydream is important, but if it's not followed up with action, then it's not going to get us anywhere. So you've had that time now. Obviously, still continue to have that time, but also do it with some action. Yeah, do it with a plan. And then for the more present tense, it's okay, if how are we going to use this portal? So the first 3 cards was what do we need to let go of or stop, in the portal so that we can move forward. Next one, how are we actually going to move forward? Like what is this portal going to open up for us? And it was, what do you desire? So bringing those things into fruition, right, into your into manifesting those. And then the next one, life purpose. So really kind of bringing in that sense of, but where is your home? Like, where are you meant to be? And then child. So this is your playground now. Like, slate wipe clean, like, get curious, build your playground, be playful, go for it. Okay, so if we do that, how's it going to go for us? First one. Oh, the beauty way. What a beautiful card. Love that. So it's almost like, if we use this energy, like if we move forward and go, yeah, okay, we're going to move forward with what I desire. I know that I'm ultimately doing my life purpose here, what I'm meant to do. I'm going to be playful with it. I'm going to experiment. I'm not going to I'm not going to kind of do things through fear. I'm going to do things out of curiosity. Then the pathway is going to be beautiful, right? It's going to open up really beautifully for us. Next card, create some space. It's going to create some space for us. Okay. Now, this space will look different depending on you. So it could be that it creates space in terms of, when you do this and you move forward with this, it could be that it creates some time space for you so that you have more flexibility with your time. It could be that it creates like brain space for you. So maybe you're an emotional space, maybe you're less emotionally stressed. Okay, but it's going to create some space. It could be that it brings in more financial abundance for you, which is going to create some space in terms of not feeling like you're always, behind or having to make payments and things. So it might create more financial space for you. But either way, it's going to create space. And then finally, oh, this is interesting. Oh, I like this card. Okay, so we've got separation and connection. So, oh, this is powerful. This is a powerful card. Okay, what I'm getting with this is, okay, we have literally, oh, I'm so excited about this. There have been so many things trying to separate us, okay? It's all been building to this. So many things trying to separate us from who we are, from what we're here to do, but also from each other. And what this shift is going to do is give us, and this isn't just this portal, this is also what's happening now and what's going to happen collectively moving forward, is give us the chance to connect. But it's like we have to separate initially first, just to understand who we are, to come back to ourselves. But then when we do that, as I said, it's going to create this domino effect where we all then connect, right? Collectively, we're connecting to ourselves, we're connecting collectively, and it's like we're all going to be one with, the energy, the light source, essentially, right? That's what we're connecting to, source. But we've had this period of separation first. And especially if you have gone through a really rough time, which if you are on a spiritual awakening, you would have done or you would be, it does create almost like this separation of the soul, right? It feels like your soul is like split into different pieces, like a Horcrux or something from Harry Potter. And you're like slowly trying to piece all the bits back together. That is what the spiritual awakening feels like. And that is what is going on collectively right now. We're trying to piece ourselves back together so that we can connect with source again. So that by connecting back to ourselves, we connect with source and we connect with each other. And that is literally what is happening in this whole astrology. And this portal is also going to give us that boost to do that, right? Okay, final card, just to kind of sum everything. Oh, wow, look at that. The ceremony of life. So it's like, this is what we're here for, right? This is literally what we're doing. Like, this is the whole point of this. Like, Dolores Cannon, a very famous spiritual guide, she talked about Earth being a playground, and that is what it is. Like, we're here to have a human experience. That's why we are human. Like, we're here living our human experience, understanding more about ourselves so that we can move forward. And literally, like, that's what we're here to do. This is the ceremony of life. We're here to celebrate life, to understand ourselves, to understand more about our soul, and our mission, essentially, because we're all here for a mission, right? And so this sums it up really beautifully, I feel, in terms of the whole reading. So, wow, really powerful reading, really powerful shifts happening. I would love to know your interpretation of this reading and love to know how these shifts are manifesting and coming up for you. So please do comment below to let me know. And I would love to hear more from you. And if you would like to continue, I would love to know how this comes up for you and what this reading means for you, how it lands for you, how you're going to use this portal. So do comment below. And if you're interested in your own personal reading, then DM me reading to get the details.